Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome to Wednesday. It's Wednesday, isn't it?
It is Wednesday. We're halfway home.
I almost forgot. I should remember because
It's your last day of
this is
choring.
my last day of choring. For God's sakes, son, come home.
Come home. Come home. It's cold.
I'm wearing out.
I'm not built for this anymore.
Not anymore. I mean, I'd probably be all right, but geez, it's cold out. It was cold yesterday.
It was cold yesterday.
Hey, everybody, don't look now. But guess what? We got Nikki G back in the producer chair.
Ahoy.
Ahoy to you, Nikki G. Welcome back. You just couldn't sleep?
Nope.
Wanted to come over?
Yeah.
Good enough. I don't even pretend to know. I think there was some basketball last night.
There's Washington played Newton last night in
And
basketball.
SPP was up late.
Yeah, up late, and he's done it a couple times, and God bless him. Then the late shift and come right back, but he drives between Iowa City every day, so we gave him the morning off, and we got another basketball game on Saturday, so it kind of messes with all the hours and stuff. So
I see. Well, welcome back, Nikki G.
Glad to be back for a day.
Yeah. Well, I guess it could be more. Those things are going to happen, and we need a producer.
we need a producer.
Right?
We don't have a producer, Nikki G. We don't have morning breath. And if we don't have morning breath, then thousands of people's days are not starting out.
Exactly, thousands.
There are people we're touching we don't even know.
Exactly. Well, yeah. There's probably a way to phrase that better, but
Could be. If you want to go that route, we can. Boss Man Matt is here. Ahoy to you.
ahoy, Skipper!
And I'm here as well.
And you're here. You
In
came back,
I'm in my work clothes again.
and your flip flops.
And my flip flops.
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't want to wear my boots in my truck, and it's just a long story. I have a system.
You don't owe me any explanation at all.
I'm
just
thankful-
going to point it out.
I'm thankful. Yeah, Kim laughed at me this morning.
I heard
She
that.
stopped. I mean, she stopped, which doesn't usually happen, and said, "What the hell are you doing?" Well,
I'm rocking the flip
not
flops.
that deep yet.
I'm rocking the flip flops. No, it's not that deep, but we did get snow. I didn't think we were supposed to get snow
I
this
thought
morning.
it was coming today.
Like later this afternoon.
Yeah, when it
Yeah.
warmed up.
We got it. Thankfully, my friendly neighbor here at the office had a snowblower out on his sidewalk, so he just came over and blew off the sidewalk. So
Who's your
the
neighbor?
postmaster, the other one.
Oh, he does it.
He does his own normally, and if it's big snow, I think they got somebody hired. But whatever. But he's got a snowblower or a leaf blower,
Oh, blower.
not snowblower. Sorry, a blower. And he was doing his, and I was out there with my shovel, and he felt bad for me, and so he came over and he goes, "Here, watch this." Done. He goes,
Like
"You
that,
need."
like that commercial where he's blowing leaves.
Yeah.
Overpowered leaf blower.
Exactly, and he has it, and it worked great. So I have to invest in a leaf blower.
Who was walking with, like, it looks like it? Do you see the prints out there? There's footprints and like two tire tracks.
I saw those.
Is that
I don't-
a golf cart or I mean a grocery cart, or is it a baby car? I don't know what the hell it is. Somebody was pushing something.
Yes, I don't know.
pulling something.
I do not know. Don't know.
Do you have surveillance video?
Yes,
That's what I thought.
I'll have to go back and review those tapes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, yes.
And the night vision, that works really good.
Exactly.
Doesn't it? That's what
Yes,
I
it
thought.
does. So
Hey, I wanted to say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
thank
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. You still remember how to do all this, don't you, Nikki G?
Oh, yeah.
And the three of us, the Morning Breath crew, well, SPP Peter deserves a morning off.
Yeah, he did. He got it. He'll be here later, but
Yeah, he's still got other work to do.
he's got other stuff to do. Another ball game coming Saturday.
Where's that? Well,
Here,
we can talk
they're all
about that
here, but
later.
yeah.
We'll
Okay.
talk about that later.
That's fine.
That part is set for the day.
It's not till Saturday, so that's it. That's my only mention.
10
It's all good.
Roger that. The three of us this morning, we are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Willie.
Willie.
Thanks, Willie. So, have you noticed the snowstorms that are going on down south?
Not only have I noticed, but my mom is in there, and she says she's in Florida. They didn't get it because they're in Tampa, so it didn't quite get that far. But
Yeah.
she said
It's
there
probably
was-
cold.
Yeah, she said it was cool, whatever that means.
I called my sister who lives in Baton Rouge,
Yeah, they got it.
Louisiana, and I asked her, And by the way, people down there, when you're there, don't say Louisiana.
You got to be native.
They do not like that term. So I asked her, I said, how's things going? She goes, oh, everything's fine. I said, well, you given lessons on people, how to drive? She said, I should, but everything is closed. There's nowhere to drive.
Right. Yeah.
I said, everything is shut down? She says, yes. I mean, they've closed the roads, the interstates. They have to have people come from Houston to clear the roads because they don't have anything.
Houston had their own problems yesterday.
I suppose they did.
4 inches of snow in Houston.
Yeah, well, Houston's going to take care of Houston first.
Yeah, and they closed all their schools and airports, and people were encouraged to stay home.
Yeah, they're not prepared for this.
No. And, we make fun of it, which we do because it's like 4 inches, whatever. Yeah. But if you're not used to it, I mean, even the first snow here, people are stupid.
Yep.
The first time it snows in Iowa, it takes a minute, and you get used to it again, and you go. But, yeah, but if you've never dealt with it ever, yeah.
You wouldn't know what to think.
Parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi got 7 inches of snow, including the first ever blizzard warning on the Gulf Coast. First ever.
They're going to get Gulf effect snow.
Exactly, Gulf effect snow. You don't hear that term very often. For the snow totals were highest in generations. New Orleans got about 10 inches around New Orleans.
No kidding. I saw pictures of New Orleans. I didn't know how much.
Yeah.
I asked Beth. She said that she thought they had 4 inches.
Yeah. Well, it didn't say New Orleans. It said around New Orleans got 10 inches. Yeah. And there are places in the panhandle of Florida that got 12 inches of snow.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird. And another part of this, all those people, a lot of those people have pools. My sister does. She goes, I'm just running my pool pump because I don't want it to freeze. It was going to get down to 8 last night.
Oh, geez.
I said, you have got to be kidding me. I can't believe it's that cold there.
Can you imagine? This is the time of year when people vacation to the Gulf Coast, to Louisiana.
Yeah. Let's run to New Orleans.
Yeah. 10 inches of snow.
That would just suck.
That would ruin your vacation a little bit.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing you could do.
And everything's closed. Like you said, everything's closed and it's snow, and it's like, that's why you went. It's like you go from Minneapolis and it's like, let's go to New Orleans. Nope. No snow in Minneapolis.
Yeah. Destin. Let's go to Destin, Florida.
Yeah.
Sorry, beach is closed.
Yeah. Well, even if it was open, you wouldn't want to go there.
No.
With snow?
Well, with snow, yeah.
With snow. That's the only reason. I have no personal beef against the Destin beach.
You threw me out, but my mind was working on something else when we went there, and I couldn't process that. I thought, what the hell is wrong with Destin?
I don't have.
Internally, I was going, holy crap, what happened there?
I have no bad experiences with Destin. Zero. Never been there.
She said Home Depot was closing, so nobody could even buy a shovel. And I said, well, Beth,
do they stock shovels?
why would they even have snow shovels?
Right.
She says, you're right. So I said, people are just going to have to let it melt. I said, you're shut down tomorrow too. Be ready to stay.
Yeah. Well, but down there it's going to be 50 by tomorrow,
yeah,
right?
it'd be a couple days. She said it'll be a couple days.
Yeah.
But all that snow is going to turn. If it got that cold, that's going to turn nasty.
Yeah.
And then it's really going to need to warm up for them to get rid of it. So, good luck down there.
Yeah. Well, we got a skiff of snow.
We got a skiff. It doesn't even count.
No. Although I was shocked by it because I was like, this is not supposed to happen. So.
What else you got on your pages?
I have a men's basketball played last night.
They did?
They did. Played Minnesota. Minnesota is the worst team in the Big Ten. They're in last place. I don't know if they're the worst team, but they're in last place.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do we play them?
At Iowa City.
Oh, for God's sakes.
And lost.
We lost.
82-67.
We didn't just lose.
Or not, sorry, 72-67. It was fairly close.
Okay.
Although they were down by, I think, like 15. So we had the other game last night, so I just saw like the last couple minutes of it. And they made a good run back, but apparently they were down by like 15. And they made it interesting at the end. But they had 8,004 people was the announced attendance, and those count season ticket holders that don't show up. So there were not that many butts in the seats. Mm-hmm. It's an 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night.
Do you remember last year? That's what was happening.
Yeah.
People were losing interest
Yeah.
because the product was not that good.
Yeah. But, and I read this somewhere, they said, the apathy, and it's 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night and it's cold. But if this would have been last year's Iowa women's team, packed.
Without
Wouldn't
doubt.
matter. 8 o'clock, cold, it'd take act of God to not fill that place up.
Yep.
My mom says don't talk about the game. So this is sad. Not that I don't want to say it's the best part of the game, but it was interesting. A cheerleader at one of the commercial breaks, they came back from commercial break, and one of the male cheerleaders apparently was doing one of his passes that they do, flips and whatever, and fell and landed on his neck. They had to stop the game, or they hold the game, and they got the stretcher out, and it was a bad deal.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So
Well,
when that's the highlight of your game, that's bad.
that's sad.
That is sad.
The basketball program, both men's and women's, they've been in a little skid.
They are, and just the women I think play tonight. They play Washington tonight, but we'll have to see.
Well, I learned that Hannah Stolke is out on
She's got a concussion.
concussion protocol.
Yeah, Iowa State men won though, 108-83,
Well,
because they're good.
they're good, and what'd they fall to? They were number 2.
They fell to number 3, so
They felt like it was a joke or something.
well, you're gonna lose. It's a long season. You're gonna lose a couple games here and there.
Yep.
So
Indeed.
another sports thing, since we're talking a little bit of sports.
Oh, hey, Kelsey. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. So, yeah, Jeff, Cindy, Denise, Jimmy, my mom, Kelsey, all here this morning. So, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Penn State, Texas.
That's 1 through 4?
Well, that's the four teams that lasted longest in the college football playoffs. Kansas City, Buffalo, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. are the 4 left in the NFL right now. You take a line from Washington, D.C. to Kansas City, which are pretty parallel, and then go up, and just that little corner of the world, 7 of those 8 teams are from that corner. Only 1 is from the South, and that was Texas. I just thought that was interesting. All these big southern states, NFL and college.
That is interesting.
Everything's Midwest and Northeast.
We're just tougher.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. I have the final rankings. The final poll come out for the college.
Yeah. Ohio State was number 1.
I'll be damned. I think there's some Michigan people thinking, well, we beat them. Why aren't we number 1?
Yeah, they're not number 1.
They're not.
So I can't. It's obviously Ohio State, Notre Dame. Some people had Texas in 3.
Well, I think I heard Iowa State was 13th.
They were.
I just barely heard it.
I did see it. Maybe that sounds about right.
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
It's always nice to see the final tally.
Yep. Iowa State and Illinois were pretty close to each other.
Yeah. Well, no more football. Well, we have this weekend
NFL and then the Super Bowl.
and then Super Bowl. We have Iowa wrestling this Saturday.
Yes.
I haven't been in a while. I'm going. I don't give a crap what's going on. I'm going.
I can't go.
Can't. And then after it, I'm going to the plunge.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't they used to do that at Riverside? I know they don't do that anymore at Riverside, but
I do not know.
I thought they did that at Riverside. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Are you plunging?
No.
No.
I'm smarter than that.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I could do it. I could. But our friend Mike, he'll do it. I know. And the match is at 1:00, so it's early. So it's going to work out. Go over there for the plunge about 4:00. It should be over about 5. I don't know. We're going
Right.
to do it after dark. Hey, Nikki G.
Hi.
Just kind of out walking around. All right. He's fixing some stuff.
We got some stuff.
Apparently we have technical issues. I don't know. Oh. All right. Everything good? You get back over there, you'll know if it's good. You want to do you want to do the Hawkeye polar plunge Saturday? Nope, you're thinking.
I don't know. Can you take us to break? And all right.
We're going to go to break?
Yep.
Work on stuff. Okay, we'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Whoa, ahoy, and welcome back, Wayne Breathers.
Ahoy.
Whoa-hoy.
Whoa-hoy.
So the word on the street from super producer Nikki is our battery for the computer that really runs everything except Matt's and I's voice.
That's about it.
It's not taking a charge. And I don't mean
not that kind of charge.
it's not charging.
Not
It's
charging.
plugged in. There's power there because I saw Nikki G put his tongue on it. It's just not charging the computer. So
Jimmy says he's going to do a plunge too, but he's doing a hot tub plunge at 102 degrees.
that works much better, Jimmy. That works much better. Iowa is wrestling number 4, Ohio State. Number 3 or 4. I think they're number 3, Ohio State,
Could be.
or 4. Okay, Oklahoma State's in there too.
Yeah. So these are the guys we have to beat. This would be a good test.
Yeah.
We've talked Penn State is just an animal.
Not happening.
Not happening. But so if we can beat the Ohio States and the Nebraskas and Oklahoma States, and that's where we need to be.
Yep.
For
You
right now.
gotta win those.
Got to win those.
So we can be number 2
Yes.
in nationals,
Yeah.
and hopefully number 2 at Big Tens.
Yes.
Still thinking about going over there. Pretty soon I'm going to have to quit thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, you're
And
getting
get
up
a
on
room.
it. Was probably what, first March ish.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got to go to D.C. for a trip too. I'm not sure when that is, so I've got to get everything rounded up. I got to get everything figured out. What else we got, Matt?
Well, we got several things. You can talk about the Academy Awards are coming up pretty quick.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, I know, but the Razzies came out.
The Razzies.
Yeah.
Then that I would like to talk
So the
about.
Razzies are the worst.
The worst movies.
The worst everything.
And this is according to
There's a group.
some Razzie guy.
Some Razzie guy.
Right.
Worst picture, Borderlands, Joker, Folie à Deux.
Is that all one movie?
No, Borderlands is a different movie.
Okay.
And then Joker and Madam Web.
The Joker?
So the Joker,
I thought that was supposed to be a good one.
so this is a prequel, sequel?
Yeah, I like the first one better.
It's a prequel, I think, but it's is it Joaquin Phoenix and I know it's Lady Gaga, but so all right, so pretty high powered thing. It's a musical.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Enough said. So I'm not even gonna watch it, and I like all that stuff. I watch it, and not watching that one. I haven't seen it. Not
It
gonna.
wasn't as gruesome as the first one.
It wasn't.
No.
Well, that was kind of what made the movie, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood and guts sells.
Yeah. I'm not doing that. Madam Web, I think, is a Marvel thing, right?
I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Megapolis and Reagan. Top 5, 6 worst movies. 5.
Don't know most of them. So
I haven't.
apparently,
I've
not
seen
gonna
zero
affect
of
me.
them. I
Reagan's
just-
about Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Worst actor: Jack Black in Dear Santa. Zachary Levi, Harold and the Purple Crayon. Joaquin Phoenix in Joker. Dennis Quaid in Reagan.
I doubt that he was the worst actor.
According to the Razzies, he is.
Yeah, Joaquin does a pretty good Joker.
Well, but in this one, he won an Academy Award for
He
it.
did a pretty good Johnny Cash too.
Yeah, he did a good Johnny Cash
I
too.
didn't watch Johnny Cash.
So I think it's worst actor in this particular movie.
yeah, I think he was not the worst actor.
Yeah. Anyway.
He just the movie sucked so bad that they
Yeah.
pinned that on him too. That's not fair. He did his best.
He did his best. Well, I didn't watch it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't watch it either.
And Jerry
Musical.
Seinfeld in Unfrosted, which I've not seen.
Is that a movie he produced? Right?
I
think
It's a good
idea.
movie.
I think he is.
I liked it.
He did watch it.
About Pop-Tarts.
Oh, I did watch that. I forgot what it's called. I did watch that. I forgot all about it.
I do that all the time. I watch something.
It had Melissa
I have no
McCartney
clue.
in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of liked the
There's
movie
quite a few famous actors in that movie.
a lot. I forgot all about it. I did watch that.
Didn't he produce it?
Maybe.
I think he did.
But it's all about Pop-Tarts.
It's just
You
like the movie, was it something to do with the Hot Cheetos? How that came about too. There's a movie on that.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, this is the origin story of the Pop-Tart. I didn't know about the Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, there's
one.
a movie out there about
I
the Hot
can't
Cheetos.
believe you both have watched that movie.
It's on Netflix or something. It's on one of the.
She was like the founder.
Yeah.
The McDonald's one. That's a good one too.
I have seen that. That's Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good movie too.
How do you guys have time to watch all these movies?
I'm extremely lazy.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
That's what I do when I go to bed. Turn a movie on and go.
That's not going to bed then.
I fall asleep watching it.
Do you know the Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
But they're so good.
Well, they're kind of good.
No.
I had a problem with Pop-Tarts at once in my life.
What?
Like I was going through
A lot.
3 boxes a week.
Well, you gotta toast them up, put a little butter on them.
I'd eat,
Oh.
I'd eat them right out of the bag.
Well, you can do that too. But I'm saying, if you want the full experience, toast them up, put a little butter on them.
Didn't have time.
What's your favorite Pop-Tart?
Cherry.
Cherry.
But Toastums, I like chocolate Toastums.
All right then. I can't.
I almost like Toastums better than Pop-Tarts.
I can't
Yeah.
pick a favorite. Chocolate's pretty good, but I like the fruit ones. The older I get, I try to be healthy. Little cherry, just cherry fillings.
Dairy and strawberry.
See, I like brown sugar.
Also
But
good.
then I got on the kick of doing s'mores. So the s'mores one's pretty good as
I'm
well.
not crazy about s'mores. I don't hate marshmallows, but if I can avoid marshmallows, I do. Just not a
Did
marshmallow.
you guys get the, gosh darn it, what do they call those? Oh, shoot. I'll think of it. It's kind of like a Pop-Tart wannabe, but it's a Pillsbury product. And
Oh,
Goes in
the
the
toaster
toaster.
strudels.
uh-huh.
Yeah, those are a whole nother level.
Cream cheese one?
Yeah, oh yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I mean, let's make a movie.
let's do
We need a movie
let's
on that.
Do a toaster
And we'll
strudel
make
movie.
everybody forget about Pop-Tarts. We
toaster.
need a toaster strudel movie.
I'm in the toaster strudel camp with
That's,
you. I
that's
got you
some
there.
good stuff.
It is.
We taught our daughter how to run the toaster and where it was in the freezer so
Yeah.
she could make her own breakfast. That's how good they are.
They're pretty damn good. I agree with
You
that.
can't argue with
I
strudel.
can't argue with the toaster.
Whoops up
strudel.
on a Pop-Tart.
Put the little frosting on it. And you can suck the rest of the frosting out of the bag.
Oh, I never
and-
thought about it. I do such a good job of getting it out of the package. There's nothing left.
There's a process. Look at that. We just got really excited about toaster strudel.
Toaster, man. But Hannah, my daughter, Hannah, we had Toastums or whatever it was
Yeah.
until we couldn't.
Until you couldn't.
Dad had to remove them from the house.
They became a problem.
Budget couldn't handle those
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. Exactly.
Black Dove on that. Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, well, 7:40. Should we take a?
We should take a break.
Sorry about hitting that. Did that sound kind of loud?
You're fine.
That was my
all
that was
good.
me. Let's take a break and we'll be back hopefully.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers! Welcome back. It's been a fun conversation this morning. We will go all over the place. We never know where we're going to land.
We are absolutely all over the place all the time.
We ended up on strudels and toastums.
Yeah, I didn't even get to the rest of the Razzies. The Lady Gaga
That's
was one of the worst actresses. Same movie.
She's not a bad actress, so they're just taking it out on her. On the
Apparently
actors.
a bad movie.
I'm here. I decided the Cavs can wait. Mitchell, if you're listening,
They're not going anywhere, right?
Tough. I hope to God they're all on the farm.
I shouldn't have
That
put
would
that.
be like my worst nightmare.
Shouldn't have put that karma out there. Sorry.
I do want to say this: that Paula sends me stuff occasionally, like you, I think.
Yep.
And I just thought these are funny. You know, when astronauts get cold, they plug in a space heater.
Of course they do.
Why wouldn't they?
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Why do you even need a sign like that? I thought everybody knew. And the other thing, in a completely different area.
If you're in space, any heater is a space heater.
See, you just went deeper.
I know. That's a whole other level.
It's a whole other level there, Matt.
All right.
Puns about poop aren't my favorite. They're a solid number 2.
I've seen that one. That was funny. Solid number 2. At least it's solid. Should we get set for the day?
Let's get set for the day, shall we? Nikki G, you got to get back.
It's getting there.
All right, let's get it going.
Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd. It is episode 235.
235.
Time right now, 7:44 a.m. The temperature in Fairfield is 18, Mount Pleasant 16, and Washington 17.
Episode 235.
235.
Hey, we're almost there.
We're getting closer.
To our 1 year.
Yeah, almost. Today, cloudy with some snow showers this morning, and again later this evening, we'll see. And a high of 32 and a low of 8, which is considerably better than yesterday. You cleaning up?
I don't know what's all over the
All right. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com or .com, either one. Waste Management gathers info on Fairfield's prefers trash cart size, because you have to know. Mount Pleasant graduates
Well, listen, sometimes you could have one that's too big and is too hard to handle.
So our recycling one, we got the huge recycling one.
You could live in the thing.
You can. And when Bailey was home and everybody was home, we filled that baby up pretty regular. Now it's like I can get a smaller one. I just haven't done it. It's huge.
You know what I noticed while I had the grandkids?
Takes a month to fill that thing up.
I went through more trash.
Yeah, of course.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So that's all right. Mount Pleasant graduates fast track for elementary education careers and additional charges and an arrest made in the child endangerment investigation, which was a bad deal in Washington.
Yeah. I heard all those animals got picked up though?
They have all been released to the owners. For some reason, had the right to sign off on them, which they did finally. But Paws and More now has, I don't know if control is the right word, but now has custody of all the animals, and some are adopted and some are at foster and whatever. But yeah, there's no sports because it's Wednesday, and there's no sports on Wednesday. This day in history, on this day in 1998, one of the most notorious domestic terrorists in U.S. history, Ted Kaczynski.
Theodore
Kaczynski.
He goes by Theodore.
Yes. He also goes by the Unabomber.
And that's the third name.
Yes, who killed 3 people and injured 22 in 16 attacks between 1979 and 1995. I didn't remember it being that spread out.
I didn't either.
Was sentenced to 4 terms of life in prison without parole.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guess what?
Hey, what?
Caitlin Clark turns 23 today.
Really? She's
That stalker guy sent me a text.
he just keeps you up to date on all that. All right. I'm not sure I'd announce that.
That stalker guy did not.
He did not do that. That's just public knowledge.
Yeah, it is. It was out. It was on my phone. So,
There you go. All right.
And I want to just one thing. I read a good quote this morning, and I'll share it really quick.
Okay.
Hope is a good breakfast, but it's a bad supper. Hope is a good breakfast, but it's a bad supper. Think about that. Francis Bacon, who was born in 1561, came up with that. I like that little saying.
I have to ponder that one.
Ponder it.
I will.
You wake up, you want to have hope for the day. When you go to bed, you don't hope for tomorrow. You better have done it with today. That's how I take it.
All right.
Deep thoughts.
Deep thoughts. There you go.
The skipper.
So do you want random joke, random quote? I know you wanted a
Time for
joke.
a joke.
All right. This is a special from Patty, right?
It's a scratch off.
It's a scratch off dad joke. So I
Only
do
my
not know
wife
the
will have a
answer.
scratch off dad
None of us have the answer to this. What does a sprinter eat before a race?
What does a sprinter eat before a race? A sprinter.
Sprinter.
A sprinter would, I couldn't even imagine. Wheaties. I don't know.
Oh, well, I have scratched off the answer in case you just want to see. It's a legitimate scratch off. And I just.
Can you read it?
I made my table.
I
up
know.
there.
I hope somebody comes in and cleans.
Yeah, it's probably me. What does a sprinter eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. You know why? Because they fast.
They fast.
They fast.
I love that joke.
There you
good
go.
Stuff.
Thank you, Patty, for the scratch off.
Thanks, Miss Patty.
Yeah.
We got to go. 7:48. Thanks very much for joining. Here I am. I'm already later beyond late than I was planning to be late. But I got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Thanks all for joining. Thanks all for commenting. This cold snap is almost over. It's going to get warm today. And then will be more normal temperatures after this, I believe. So, Nikki G, thanks for filling in today. We'll see you again. And tune in tomorrow. Thanks for everybody.